Hey there, HackerFrogs. It's me, the Shy Hat, and we're going to be starting out our stream with a little bit of Baba Is You. It's a great little puzzle game that really reminds me of hacking and programming. So first of all, let's hook up the sound for the game, and then we can get going. So first of all, let me set this up so that the sound comes through. Okay, so the sound should be audible now. But if you are not able to hear it, let me know because I really want to ensure that the audio quality for the stream is the best it can be. And I really appreciate anybody who takes time out of their day to come and chat. And let's start out the stream with a little bit of Hack the Planet because that is our motto over here. Okay. All right. So let's continue on with our game. If you find that the volume is a little bit low, let me know because, like I said, I want to make sure that everything is perfect over here. So let's continue playing from where we left off. Okay, so we last left off over at this level, this series of levels over here called Victory Spring, and I think we were introduced to the float mechanic the last time we played. So let's see, is my controller plugged in? Is it not plugged in? Maybe it isn't plugged in. Okay, I think I need to recalibrate my controller. Just a second. So I'm just going to do the old unplug and replug and see if it picks up. Okay, so now we can now the controller is up and running. Okay, so let's move on to level number 6 over here. This level is called Assembly Team. So let's explore. Okay, so let's take a look at the at how the level is laid out in this level. So we've got some robots. So it says robot is you. So we're both of these robots in this level. Robot is stop, which means that we can't move through robots. All right, and we also have flag is win. So if we are able to touch the flag, then we win. The other rules in play are water is sink, which means that if we touch the water, then we will be destroyed. Whatever touches the water will be destroyed along with whatever touched the water. And pipe is stop. So we're not able to move through these pipes. So we got to think about what we need to do. We need to set it up so that we become Baba. If we become Baba, then we'll be able to move over to the flag over here. So this is what we need to do. So we need to find some way. Oh, we shouldn't do that. Okay, so first of all, we need to figure out how to have one of the robots sacrifice itself on the water without... Okay, so let me reset the level and see if, so what we want to do is we want to line up the robots in some way. So how would we do that? So, okay, so we can line it up, we can line this up. Let's go back. Okay. So we need to find a way to line up the robots. Okay. Let's see. So this seems like it would be very, very simple, but I'm not getting it for some reason. Let's, so we can't... We also can't sacrifice the Baba block over there, because if we sacrifice the Baba block, then we're not able to achieve our win condition. So let's reset the level again. Okay, so how can we set it up so that we can not be lined up? So the problem here is that Baba is now stuck against the wall. So we... Oh, okay. That's actually not a big problem. Baba is stuck against the wall. That's fine. We can just move the other blocks over to Baba. Or... Okay. And then we win. Okay. Oh, alright. So that... I ever thought that one out. So let's move on to level number 7. And in level number 7, this is called Catch the Thief. Okay, so let's review the rules for this level. So we see here that skull is defeat. We cannot touch these skulls without ending the game. Pipe is stop, so we can't move through the pipes. So we can't modify any of these rules over here because these are locked in. Robot is move, so the robot will move in a predictable pattern when Baba moves. And it says Baba is you. Alright, so we are Baba. There's also this win block over here, which we want to move over to this side in order to achieve some sort of win state. So if we see... Oh, the robot is moving... Okay, so I've got to restart. So I have to move in front of the robot. Okay, so I see what we need to do. So what we need to do is we need to race the robot over here. Okay, so the robot is going to move the block, and then we're going to lose because we're no longer Baba. So we can move this down. Okay. Alright, so that solves that problem. So we can also prevent the robot from moving. But do we want to? So these are pipes. These pipes over here prevent us from moving. Alright, so now that okay, so I think what we need to do is we need to take control of the robot. We need to take control of the robot when the robot is in this section of the map, because then the robot will be able to move out the win tile over here. So if we So let's just wait until the robot gets over to the other side, and then we will stop the robot. Okay, so we want to make robot is you now. So robot is you, let's set that up. So robot is you, we are now robot. I think we need to... Okay, so now we've moved the win tile out. So we can make it so that we can make a win condition now. So what will we make win? So robot is you, Baba is you. So we will sacrifice, we will no longer be Baba, and instead we'll make Baba is win. So we'll set up the tile over here, Baba is win, and now we can move into Baba and finish the level. Okay. Finished. Okay, so let's move on to the next level. It says area clear. So we got another one of these flower tokens. Let's finish off the rest of these levels. The next level is level number 8. This one is called Tiny Pond. Okay, so what are the rules? Baba is you and open. So Baba is open, which means that Baba will be able to sacrifice itself in order to open a shut object. So we see water is stop and shut. So water is stop means that we normally wouldn't be able to move through the water. Water is shut means that anything that is designated as an open object is going to be able to destroy the open object. So if we move Baba into the water, then that's going to destroy the water and ourselves at the same time, but it's also going to cause us a game over. So if we move in, then that's the end. Well, that's game over rather. Okay. So let's, we have all these, so these cogs over here, they don't necessarily do anything because they don't have any rules on this map. So let's take a look. We have this key, and we have the key word as well, the key text. So we can make something else open. So what we want to do is we want to access the win tile over here. In order to access the win tile, we're going to need to eliminate 2 of these water tiles, this one, and then we'll be able to get in to this space and move the wind tile out. So what can we do to do that? So maybe what we can do is we only have one is. Okay, let's move this all down. So what we can do is we can, so Baba is you and something. So I don't think we can move the text into the water either. So if we move the text into the water, well, the water is stop. So only something with the open attribute is going to be able to destroy the water. Okay, so Baba is you and maybe we want to make it so that key is open. Key is open. So if we make it so that key is open, key is open. Well, the problem is that the key is not movable. So let's reset the level and take a better look at what's going on. Okay, so there's the flag, there's the key. Is there some way we can... Oh no, wait. We only need to... Okay, I think we only need to destroy one block of water. So if we want to destroy one block of water, it's going to be Baba is you and open. We want to make it so that Baba is you and key is you, maybe. Maybe that's what we want to do. Baba is you and key. Okay, so we're no longer open. We're going to be Baba is you and key. No? I wonder why that happened. I thought that would have transformed us both in, well, we would have been able to control both the Baba and the key. Okay, so Baba is not you and key. Baba is you and what can we do with this? Oh no, we need to change around the order. So we would do it like this: key and Baba is you. Okay. So key is Baba and you, which means that we can move these both of these objects at once. So the flag is something that is also immobile. So what else can we do? We could do key is so the question is, why did we get this key? So we can't move the wind tile out. So how do we make something open? What we want to do is we want either Baba to be open or key to be open. Baba is open or key is open. But we can't have these both at the same time. So key is open. What we would want to do is we would want to move either the key or Baba into a space to destroy them, but also set it up so that we become another object at the same time. This is a real brain teaser. Okay. Let's reset. Okay, Baba is you and open. Baba is you and open. Baba is... If we change this to key is you and open, then we can move the key around. There's also the flag. So now we control Baba. We can't push the key. And because water is stop, we can't move an object on top of the water. Whoops. Okay. So we could move Win over. We can move it over like this, but that doesn't necessarily help us any. So we've got access to these things. Flag. Flag we have access to the flag text. So the flag text over here, I wonder if key is... Okay, so Baba is you and open. Baba is you and open. Something is open. Baba is you and open. Key is open. So it's either... Okay, let's reset the level. We've got the key. We've got something is open. We can we move this all out of the way? So can we move... We can't move this all out of the way. There's no way we can move this away from the wall. Well, maybe we could. Maybe we could move it all up over here and start slowly moving these away. But does that really do anything for us? We can move these around. Baba is you and flag. Well, we've got the key, we've got the flag. We can't push the key object or the flag object in any way. If we were able to, we would be able to... it would make this level much easier. We need to find some way for... So I think Baba is you and key. This isn't going to work because it's not all in a row. Baba is key is. Baba is key is. Key is open. Key is open. Okay. Key is opened and key is open and key is open and... So can we set it up so that whoops. Okay, so I want to get the and out of here. So if we move the and out of the way, so we could make it so that flag and Baba is you. And how does that help? Well, we can move both of these at once now. Flag and Baba is you. Flag and Baba is you. We also want to make flag or Baba. We want to make Baba is open. If that were the case, then we would be able to. We would be able to win. Okay, so this open over here. Flag and Baba is you. Flag and Baba is you. Key is open. But if we make key open, that really doesn't help us very much. So as soon as we move win into one of these corners, then we can't really move win anymore. Can we make it so that win is... We have access to win. And win. And win. Something is win. Something is win. Flag and Baba is you. And open. And open. Flag and Baba. Flag and Baba. Flag and Baba. Open. Baba is open. Baba is open. I feel really dumb. You know what? I'm going to go back to. I'll try another level. This one is not working for me right now. So let's go return to the map. Okay. And let's move on over to level number 9. I hope level number 9 isn't like... Let's try... So these are the bonus levels. Okay, so this one is called Boiling River. Did we finish this one already? Did we finish these already? Let me take a look and see if we've finished this one already. What? Okay, so Baba is you and float. Water is water and hot. Baba is melt. Skull is defeat and float. So we can't adjust these. Flag is win. We need to... So Baba's floating. But if Baba's not floating... If Baba's not floating, then there's no way we can... There's no way we can move over to the other side. So Baba is you and float. Baba is you and float. So what can we do? Baba is you and float. Water is water and hot. Baba is melt. Baba is melt. So water is water and hot. Baba is melt. So skull is defeat and float. Flag is win. We can if we're floating, we can go above the water, but we can't get to the flag because it's surrounded by these skulls. So the water is hot and melt. The water is hot. Baba is melt. So if Baba touches the water, then he melts. So can we somehow make... Can we make the water float? Water is float. Water is water and hot. Water is hot. Okay? So the and, we need to find some way. Baba is melt and you. Okay, maybe we can do it like this. Maybe we can do Baba is melt and you, which means that we can free up this is over here. So water is float, and now we can go underneath the water, and we can then go underneath the skulls, and now we can get the flag, and we can win. So because we were able to use this and, we were able to free up this is statement over here. And then we can have free reign of the map, and move into the flag, and win. Okay, that's done. Okay. Let's move over to the next level. The next level is called Bridges ? Let's take a look. Okay, so what do we have here? So we have these rules. Water is sink. Hedge is stop. Baba is you. Rock is push. Rock is float. Text is float. So all of the text in this level floats. And all the rocks also float. So why are we able to push... So are we able to push rocks even if we're not floating? It looks like it. So even if we are not something that floats, we can push the things that can float. So, have we done this level before? It feels like we've done this level before. Okay, so rock is push, which means that we can... Baba is you, Baba is rock. Baba is you, Baba is rock. Baba... You know, when I play this game, I feel like I'm going insane because I keep on saying these weird nonsensical phrases. Okay, so we can also rock is push. What did that achieve? So rock is push. We wanted to do rock is you. We wanted to do rock is you. Okay, so let's set that up. So we want to make it so that rock is you. Okay, so if rock is you, then we can eliminate one water. No, we don't eliminate one water because the rocks float. Okay. So maybe we can... Maybe we can set it up so that we can... So the flag, we can't push the flag. The flag is not push. So... But we can set it up so that we can get access to the is over here, and we can also set it up so that something else is win. So let's do that. Okay. Alright, so something is win. Something is win. Okay. Let's move this. Okay, so now we have full access. And we can do... Baba is you. So we can't make Baba. So Baba definitely can't be win. We can make... Maybe we can make rock win? But the problem here is that if we make rock win, we can't touch the rock because it's floating. And because the rock is floating, we're not on the same plane as the rock. So we have to make it so that flag is win, but we can't move the flag. And we can't make it so that anything else is... So nothing's on the ground. Okay, so let's reset the level. Okay. So anything that floats cannot interact with the water. Floating stuff can go above the water. Baba is the only thing that is on the ground. So the only way to win right now is to move Baba across to the flag. Is to move Baba across to the flag. We could try turning the rock into... We could turn the rock into... No, we could turn Baba into the rock. Baba is rock. So if Baba is rock... Baba, rock is you. Okay. Rock is you. So rock is you. So now that we're the rock, what we want to do is we want to make Baba rock. If we can make Baba rock, then no, that doesn't work either. Rock is Baba. Rock is Baba. If we can make rock into Baba, and it's also across across the stream over here, then that could work. So we would make rock is Baba. But we can't set that up. We can't set that up because the Baba tile is in the wrong position. Baba is rock. Rock is okay, so now we control the rock. So the rock is us. The rock is us. And now Baba, we're now also the rock and Baba. Okay, so we can't push these rocks. We can't push these rocks. Baba is you, flag is win. We need to get Baba across the water. Hedge is stop. Baba is you. Rock is push. Rock is push. Rock is not push right now. Okay. Flag is win. Flag is win. Is there some way that we can... Sanjay2133. You see me playing Baba as you, and then you come around. Thank you very much. Let's give you a fun little redeem. This one is the Northern Flicker. It's a fun little woodpecker that lives in my area, and they look like this. They're very handsome birds. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to... So the flag is over here. The flag is over here. We can't get Baba across the water, and the flag isn't going to move. And can we make Baba win? Wait, if we can make Baba win, then we could solve this problem. So Baba, so we just need to move. Okay, so we just need to make it so that rock is you. So now that rock is you, we can move the wind tile across here. Okay, so the wind tile is moved across, and how can we make Baba win? So we would have to make rock is, we would have to be the rock. So rock would have to be you, but the rock floats. And because the rock floats, then we wouldn't be able to touch Baba. So, geez. Okay. So rock is, how about rock is you and rock is win? Rock is you, rock is... We don't have two rocks. So rock is you... We do have two is. But we can't use this win. And I just moved win into the corner. Okay. Oh no, we have access to another is. This one right here. So what we need to do is move this around. Rock is win. How did this take so long for me to set up? Okay, anyways, we now we win. Because we are rock and rock is win, then we win. Okay, that took longer than it should have, but no problem. Okay, so let's move on to level number 9. Okay, so this level is called Research Facility. So this seems okay. Let's take a look at the rules for this level. So wall is stop, which means that we can't move through the walls. Bolt is push, so we can move these bolts over here. The bolts also move. The bolts also melt. Skull is hot, so if the bolts touch the skulls, then they will disappear. They will be destroyed. Kiki is defeat, so this is Kiki over here. If we touch Kiki, then it's game over. So let's... Bolt is push and bolt is move. How does that... Does that mean that if we push the bolt, it's going to move in a straight line? No, that's not what it means. Okay. So we also have this defeat tile over here. So skull is hot. So what can we do? So we can't touch Kiki because Kiki is defeat. We also have the win over here, the win tile. So what I'm guessing is that we somehow need to be able to move somebody through here and then move the win tile into the position where we can move it out into this bigger area, and then we can set up a win condition. So bolt is push and bolt is move. So I don't know if that necessarily helps any, but we can also move this this bolt over here. And what did that do? So that destroyed the bolt because the skull is hot. Okay. Okay, so if we remove push... Oh no, bolt is not move. Bolt is push, but is not move, because move is in the wrong position. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to set it up so that bolt is not melt. So if we move... So the bolt is going to move in this direction over here. So... Okay, so the bolt moved all the way. We needed that. Hold on. Okay, so we're going to wait until the bolt is in a good position, and then we're going to make bolt push. So we can push the bolt. And the bolt is melt. We can... So what do we want? We can't touch Kiki. Kiki is defeat. Kiki is defeat. We cannot move through Kiki. Oh wait. Maybe we can set it up so that skull is no longer hot. So if skull... So Baba is you. Hold on. We can actually move through the skulls. Baba can move through the skulls because Baba is not melt. So... Oh wait, now skull is defeat. Never mind. Never mind. Okay. So let's move back. Okay, so what we want to do is... We want to make it so that we can move the bolt. And maybe we want to set it up so that the bolt is also... So when the bolt moves, does it also push things? So if this... So the bolt moves, and now the bolt does not move. Okay, so let's set it up so that bolt is move again. Bolt is move again. Okay, so it's going to move, and it's pushing this space. Okay. You know what? So if the bolt moves, then the bolt could be able to move this skull tile out of position so that skull is no longer hot. Skull is no longer hot, and then what? Okay. Let me reset the level. Okay. So what we want to do, so I'm going to move the bolt into position. Is it possible to move, so we're going to move this over here, and then, so I need to push the bolt into position here. So after I push the bolt into position here, I need to move the bolt over here, and then I need to set it up so that bolt is move. So when I set it up so that bolt is move, Math Hunter says chess battle advanced. Well, it certainly does feel like chess sometimes. So this is moving everything over here, and then the skull, the bolt is hot. Now the bolt is hot. That doesn't matter too much. Okay, so what do we have? We move the defeat out. We can get access to the wind tile. Unfortunately, we don't have any statement to Kiki is defeat. I can't move through here. If I move these tiles over here, then Baba is no longer us, and then we lose. So I need to think of some way to. I need to reset it again. Okay, so if I wanted to move all this stuff, I guess I need to icy puzzles. Icy puzzles reference, indeed. Icy puzzle reference. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what that is in reference to, Sanjay. But I appreciate the support. Okay. So what we need to do is we need to. How many tiles do we need to move the skull? So we need 1, 2. We need at least 2 tiles over here. 3 would also be okay. Ideally, what we want is. Hold on. Okay. So we want to make it. Let's see what happens if we make everything all in one line over here. So bolt is move. So it's going to push all this stuff over here. And the bolt is just going to keep on moving. So defeat is going to be pushed aside over here. So now we have access to the wind tile. We have access to the wind tile. Bolt is move. So if we move the wind tile over here, it doesn't really do. That doesn't really do very much. Okay. Okay. So somehow we need to be able to. We need to be able to move. Have the bolt move everything over here without. So we obviously can't touch Kiki. If we touch Kiki, then we lose. We need to find some way to have the bolt move all these tiles into position. But we also want access to the is tile. So bolt is... Could we make it so that bolt is win and still have access to the bolt? Let's try that out. Okay. So bolt is win. So if we wanted to make it so that bolt is win, we need to move this up here. Move this over here. So by itself, these three tiles over here, if we make this bolt is move, then the bolt moves. The bolt is destroyed. So that doesn't really help us out. Okay. Let's rewind. So bolt is move. If we move this in front over here, and it moves everything over here, then that doesn't necessarily help us either. We would like to make it so that bolt is in this position over here, but I don't think we can achieve that unless let's move it back. Okay. Bolt is push. Bolt is push. Bolt is... Is this going to do something? No, that's not going to do something. Let me go back. Okay. Bolt is win. Defeat. We can't move this. Can't move it like that. Okay. Oh geez. Okay, okay. Can we set it up so that it is like this? So if it's like this, that is okay, okay. Let's if we just set it up like this, then that's gonna move this thing out of the way. Okay. So this evaporates. So we needed to push something. We needed to push something. Okay. Let's... Alright, so let's suppose... Okay, we can push the bolt. Let's push it over here. So the bolt can push... We can have the bolt move, and we could have it move in here, but that doesn't. We could have it move in here, but that doesn't really help us out too much. So the bolt could also. The obvious answer would be to have the bolt move over here and push the skull. Push this skull text off. But we also. But if we do that, we don't have access to... We don't have access to the is over here, because we need, in order to create... So even if we could move through here and push the win text out, there's no is statement to create that would let us win. So we need to find some way So it's pushing, it's pushing, it's pushing, it's pushing, and then it's destroyed. It's destroyed. And now we have access to this bolt is defeat. Okay, so bolt is defeat doesn't affect us. We have access to the win over here. So can we make it so that skull is push? If we could make it so that skull is push, would that help us out? So we could have the bolt move here, but this isn't going to work, because if this tile is moved two squares over, then Baba is no longer going to be us, and then we lose. So the bolt can't move past objects that are stop. So wall is stop, so the bolt this defeat tile over here is kind of a big pain in the butt too. So we could move the defeat tile over here. Skull is hot. Skull is... Can we make the skull something else? Skull is bolt, maybe? Skull... Wait. Just for fun, let's try making it so that skull is bolt. Well, I mean, is that even possible? I'm not sure. Skull is... Let's, so bolt is move. Oh, that's the wrong direction. I have to move the bolt into the right direction. Okay. So first we need to make bolt as push. Okay, and then after that we make bolt as move. So bolt moves the defeat over here. And then we're gonna lose. But we did get a couple more bolts. Okay, so is there some way to set it up so that Baba is bolt? Let's take a look. So Baba is no, something is you. Something is you. So the only thing we can do is, I don't even know. Skull is hot. Skull is hot. Skull is bolt? That's what I was trying to think of. Can we make skull into bolt? Because if skull becomes bolt, then it makes it could change. Skull is bolt. The problem is, so we make it so that bolt is at the the big problem is that the defeat tile is over here. So because the defeat tile is over here, that's not going to work. So the wind tile is over here. We did turn the skulls into bolts. But even if the skulls were bolts, that didn't really help us out too much. Okay. So let's try it where... Let's reset. And then... So it's only... This looks like the only place we can put the bolt. If we put the bolt here, and then we make the bolt move... Wait, maybe we can do it like this. So we're gonna make it move. No, we're not gonna make it move. Hold on. That was a bad call. We want to make it push. Make it push. And then set it up so that it is moving in this direction. and then push, we're going to move over push, we're going to move over here. And then move, we're going to put over here. And then it's going to... Okay, so bolt is hot. Does this change anything? Bolt is hot. Okay. We move the wind tile out. The wind tile doesn't have anything to pair with. We could make it so that bolt is wind, but that doesn't really help us at all. Okay, well, let's just say that I'm a bit stumped, but what we're going to do is we're going to move on into the other section of today's stream, and the other section of today's stream is going to be hacking, and we're going to be doing some hacking practice against echoCTF.red. Math Hunter says bolt is hot. Bolt is hot and bolt is melt. Bolt is hot and bolt is melt. Just disintegrated bolt. Bolt is hot and bolt. Okay, let me. Okay, so what is Math Hunter referencing here? So bolt is melt and bolt is hot. Where did we can make it so that bolt is hot. Bolt is hot and bolt is melt, just disintegrated bolt. So if you're saying that if we wanted to set that up, we would do it like this, right? Whoops. So bolt is hot and bolt is melt. Right. Bolt is hot and bolt is melt. Disintegrated bolt. But they combine together. Yeah, they combine together. So we lost the bolt. So if we lose the bolt, we can't. That's just one less object we can use to win the level. But we need bolts to... Wait. So skull is hot. Skull is always going to be... Well, I mean, it's not always going to be hot. We can't... I can't necessarily move skull is hot out like that. Because this, I can't adjust this. And I can't have the bolt move down this line. Because if the bolt moves down this line, then it's going to break Baba is you. And if Baba is you is broken, then it's game over. Unless somehow we're able to set it up so that bolt is you, but I don't see any way to be able to do that. So I might come back to this. I'll come back to this puzzle next time probably. So we're going to conclude our Baba is You content, and we're going to start doing some cybersecurity challenges. But thank you everybody for helping out, Sanjay and Math Hunter. If you're interested, please stick around for the cybersecurity content. But let's quit out. Okay. So we're gonna go back to the menu. Math Hunter says maybe timing the bolt is move and deform skull is hot. Okay. Well, you know what? I'm gonna write that down. And then, so let's see. I'm gonna take note of that, and we're going to. Maybe I'll try to do that next time. Maybe timing. Deform skull is hot. Okay, so I'm gonna keep that in mind for next time, and we're going to move on to the next thing. Math Hunter, are you interested in cybersecurity at all? Just wondering, because I like it when people enjoy all the segments of the stream. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be using some Kali Linux over here, and we're going to be hacking against echoCTF.red. Let me start some music. Okay, that's a bit loud. Let's make that a little less loud. Okay. All right. So if anybody's interested, echoCTF.red is the platform that we're going to be hacking against, and it's a free platform. So if you want to, you can go over to this website, and you're going to need to have your own connection. You're going to need your own connection via OpenVPN to access the machines on the website. But if you have something like Kali Linux or any other distribution of Linux with cybersecurity tools, then that's what we are going to want to do to interact with this website. So let's move on to this easy breezy challenge over here. It's got less completions than the previous challenge we did, which was called Buggy Echo. So that kind of makes me a little bit nervous, because I had it took me like an hour to do Buggy Echo last time. So let's go over to Easy Breezy, and then let's start the machine. So the machine is not online right now, but what we can do is go over here to the cog button and then power up the target. And that's going to give us access to the machine. So it's going to take a few seconds to power up. So target Easy Breezy is now powered up. Let's refresh our page. So the challenge description says, get the flag, it's easy breezy. Okay, so there is one flag we need to get, and it says walk me challenge callback easy breezy. So this might be some sort of clue to how to complete the challenge. So first of all, I'm going to copy the IP address over here, and then we're going to go over to our terminal. And in our terminal, we're going to do a little bit of Nmap scanning, because it didn't tell us what the networking port we needed to connect to. So I'm going to do Nmap, and it's going to be all ports, very verbose on 4 threads, and then maybe what we need to do is we need to access the web page. You know what? Let's access the web page then, if that's what we're given. Okay, so let's access this web page, and the web page says if empty get callback and exit require once /app echoCTF.php. So it looks like it's going to import some code over here from this PHP page. Function easy breezy global. So there's a variable over here, easy breezy flag. Here's a flag for you, and then it inserts the easy breezy flag, and then okay. So the question is, how do we get it to run this function? So if empty get callback. So I don't necessarily read PHP code very well, so I'm not completely sure what's going on inside this code. So what is this callback talking about? And it's probably what is referenced over here. Walk me challenge callback easy breezy. So I'm not ashamed to try and do some code analysis using ChatGPT. So let's do that. So let's go over to our ChatGPT, and we're going to ask it the what is this code doing question, and then insert the code. Okay, so our answer is, this PHP code is likely part of a challenge that exploits the use of the callback function passed as a URL parameter. Let's break down what the code is doing. Okay, it checks for the callback parameter. If empty, callback. If the callback parameter is not present in the URL, i.e. callback is empty, the code will highlight and display the current file's source code. Then terminate the script. Okay, so this includes another file, echoCTF.php, likely defining or setting up some environment variables, such as the flag over here. And then there's the easy breezy function. The function echoes the value of the global variable, easy breezy flag, which is presumably defined in the echoCTF.php file. So my question, I'm aware of HTTP URL parameters, but how do we know that this is a parameter? We're being told by ChatGPT about this URL parameter. So it's going to check for callback, this parameter. So my question is, how do we know? How do we know that callback? How are you spelling this? Callback. Okay, it's all one word. How do we know that callback is a parameter? Okay, so we know that callback is a parameter because of the following line in the PHP code. Here's a breakdown of why callback is treated as a parameter. Use of the underscore get. The code checks the value of get callback. Okay, so is it a parameter because it is in these square brackets right here? In PHP, underscore get is a super global array that contains parameters passed via the URL query string. For example, in the URL, callback equals easy breezy, okay? The query parameter callback equals easy breezy would be accessible in the code as get underscore get callback inside of these square brackets with the value easy breezy. Conditional check. The code checks whether callback is empty. This implies that the script expects that the callback parameter be passed in the URL, okay? If it's not provided, the script defaults to highlighting and showing its own source code using highlight file. Execution based on parameter. Later, the value of callback is used as a callable function in this one right here, array walk. Array walk, did we see that in the code? So where is array walk? Okay, so array walk is over here. Okay, so the get array is used to access URL parameters. Okay, so this is an array. I guess what they mean by array is whatever is inside these square brackets right here. The code explicitly references this, meaning that it's expecting the parameter to be supplied in the URL. Okay, so what we need to do then is we need to do callback. Callback equals, what is it, easy breezy? Let's take a look. Callback easy breezy. So this spelling right here, let's copy it. Copy that, and then supply this as the URL parameter. And let's see what happens. So this only gets us Boolean true. So it says Boolean true. Okay, let's take a look and see if there's any source code we can take a look at. This only returns bool true. Okay. We sent the web page the URL parameter. What was it? Callback equals, how did we spell that? Easy breezy. Okay. So easy breezy. And let's put that in some backticks. But the only response that we got was, what was it again? Bool true? Bool true. Backtick, okay. Let's see what ChatGPT thinks of this. Okay, the response indicates that the array walk function executed successfully, but it didn't directly output anything because the function that you passed, easy breezy, was executed. But its output was not captured or echoed. Here's why this happened. Array walk behavior. The array walk function applies a function applies a callback function, in this case easy breezy, to each element of an array, but it doesn't automatically output the result of those function calls. Instead, array walk returns true, which is why you're seeing bool true if the callback function was applied to each array element successfully. Okay, so no data in post. For easy breezy to output anything, the post array needs to have data. If the post is empty, the callback function will be executed 0 times, so you won't see the easy breezy function's output, which is the flag message. Since array walk returns true even when the array is empty because it successfully processed an empty array, that's why you're only seeing the bool true. So how do we fix this? To trigger the easy breezy function and to see its output, you need to pass some data via the post request body. For example, you could include something in the post array like this. So using curl, we can send a post request with some arbitrary data to trigger the callback. So key equals some value. This should trigger the easy breezy function. For each key value pair in the underscore post. So from a browser, you could use a form that sends a post or a browser extension like Postman, okay? So it's given us a command over here that we could use. So let's try this command. So let's try putting this in. So, and we're going to replace the address. So the address is going to be this over here. Let me take note of the IP address. Speed 10.10.0.1430. And here, let's get rid of all this. Okay, so we're going to send this data to the server and see if we get anything interesting. So it says, here's a flag. Here's a flag for you. Okay, so this is the flag. I'm not going to keep it on the screen for too long. I'm just going to submit it over to echoCTF.red. Okay, submit that flag. This flag does not exist. This flag does not exist. What do you mean it does not exist? So we access the service. Did I copy the flag incorrectly? Okay, so let's copy this flag and then submit the flag. Okay, all right, so we finished this target over here. All right, so we just needed to send the right data over to the server. And let's try another challenge. And the next challenge is going to be over on the same network. So this is going to be CTF Playground. And we're going to try to look for the challenges with the most completions. So this next one is Easy Freebie. Easy Freebie. So let's try this one. So Mustafa A. Hey bro, have a CTF challenge running. Can you solve some basic challenges on this? This is the base 64 link. Please decode it and get the link because I can't send the link. Okay, well, I can take a look, but if it's part of a live CTF challenge, I can't help you solve it because that kind of goes. It would probably go against the rules of the CTF competition, but I'll take a look. Okay, so we have a URL over here. Let me take a look, and if this is legit, well, first of all, let's do this in a private window. And you know what? I probably shouldn't be looking at this on stream because if there's something weird on this website, then I don't want to get banned. Okay, so this looks like some sort of CTF. So this is a website for what is? Can you tell me the name of this competition? Mustafa A. If you can tell me the name of this competition, I can look it up. And if I need to verify that this is not an active CTF competition, because if it's an active CTF competition and it's only running for a couple of days or a day or something, I can't help you on stream. But thank you for showing up to the stream, and let's give you a fun little video redeem. This one is the bully bird. It's one bird bullying another, and it's my favorite and most recent video redeem. Okay, so meanwhile, over at echoCTF over here, let's power up the machine. So we need to, so it says walk me challenge, callback easy freebie. No paste web on this CTF. Well, I don't think I can. I can't see the challenges because I'm not logged in. So I'm afraid I can't help you. I'm not registered for this event, so I'm not able to see the challenge. Okay, so let's power up this machine. So we're going to go over here and we're going to select power up this target. And then after a few seconds, we should be able to access this IP address. So it is powered up, so let's take a look. So callback easy freebie. This feels like it's going to be related to the last challenge, just because of the naming scheme over here. And I think we have a link that we can copy. So let's try accessing this web page. Okay, so this might be very similar. So if empty, get callback. And so maybe we can try doing the same thing. So, okay, what we're going to do is we're going to grab this, and in our browser, we're going to do the callback URL parameter, and we're going to easy free b. Easy free b, like this. Okay, it says warning array walk expects parameters 2 to be a valid callback function. Easy free b not found or invalid function name on line 10. Okay. So easy freebie. Let me take a look at the walk me challenge callback easy freebie. So I'm pretty sure I spelled that correctly. Array walk expects, okay, let me take a look at this. So it says array walk server get callback. Oh, so this looks like it might be a little bit different. So let's ask ChatGPT about this. Once again, my PHP knowledge is not very good, so we're going to try to get ChatGPT to educate us on how to use PHP. So this is another challenge with the callback function named easy freebie. How does this code work? Okay, provide the code. Okay, the PHP code is another callback challenge similar to the previous one, but with a slight difference in how it operates. The main differences are it uses the underscore server superglobal instead of underscore post. Okay. The callback function expected is passed as a parameter. The callback function expected is passed as a parameter in the URL. Okay. So check for the callback parameter. The code checks the callback parameter is present in the URL query string. Okay. So if it's empty, the script will display the source code of the file using highlight file and then exit. The code includes an external file, this one right here, which might contain important variables or functions, but nothing specific is provided in this snippet. Okay. Execute the callback function. So the array walk is used to apply the callback function provided via underscore get callback to each element in the underscore server array. The underscore server superglobal contains information about the server environment, such as headers, paths, and script locations. The result of the array walk is passed to the var dump, which will print out either bool true if the callback was successfully applied to each element, or an error if something went wrong. Key points. So this array contains a lot of useful information such as HTTP user agent, okay, remote address, the IP address of the client, request method, the HTTP method used. Since array walk will apply this callback function to each element in the array, you might be able to exploit this behavior depending on what the callback function does. The callback function can be passed via the URL, for example. Okay, so this looks familiar. This would apply the easy breezy function to each element in the server array. Vulnerability. If arbitrary function names can be passed as the callback parameter, you could potentially execute a dangerous PHP function like system exec or shell exec with the contents of the server as arguments depending on the setup. Oh, okay. Possible exploitation. You need to pass a valid function name as the callback parameter and ensure that it can operate on the contents of the server. Okay. So for example, if the function easy freebie is defined and echoes some sensitive information, you can trigger it by using, okay, so this looks typical. If you try to inject dangerous functions like exec, system, or call as the callback, there is no restriction on what functions can be passed, and you might be able to execute arbitrary code using the contents. Why you got bool true in the previous challenge? You got bool true because array walk was able to apply the function of each element array successfully. In this case, since server has multiple elements, you might also get bool true if the callback function doesn't produce visible output, or there is nothing in the server that makes it print anything. To exploit this, you can send a request with the valid function in the URL parameter, okay, just like this. Test other PHP functions. You could try this over here, which will print the contents of the server. Use tools such as curl or other browser dev tools to send post requests. Okay, so what we could try is we could try the same. Send you on a message on Reddit. Okay, well, I'm going to check the message on Reddit. Okay, so I got a request. So I can certainly accept your request to chat on Reddit. You can send me some messages on Reddit there. I'll take a look at them later. Okay. If once again, like I said, if you're dealing with an active CTF, I can't help you. I can't help you cheat on your on any potential active CTF challenges. But let me quickly take a look at this CTF challenge, and there doesn't seem to be any real information over here. There's a scoreboard. There's a list of challenges, but you need to be logged in order to do them. But you know what? Let me search for the name of this CTF event. Okay. Listen, well, maybe I can take a look at this CTF stuff a little bit later, after the session is over. Okay, but I just want to finish this challenge first. So what we're doing over here is we're going to be sending the same curl command that we did for the last challenge, but it's going to be for easy freebie. Freebie. So in this case, we need the IP address value of this target. So it's 10.0.14.32. 32. Okay, so let's see if this does anything. Okay, so Mustafa A. So you hope to see me solve it. Once again, I have to confirm that this is not an active CTF. So let me search this right now. Okay, so anyways, let's so it looks like it's not found, not valid, invalid function. Hmm. Okay, so let's try what ChatGPT suggested, which was trying some other function, such as print R over here, to see if we can get it to output everything. So let's try print R instead of easy freebie. Print R. Is that how you spell it? Okay, and let's see if it now it provides bool true. Okay, so the conversation has been useful so far. Um, we were able to get a response. How do you spell that? Bool true. Bool true when we sent the callback equals print underscore R parameter. How can we print out the full output of the function? Okay. When we receive the bool true in response to the callback print R, it indicates that the print R function is being successfully applied to each element in the array, but the output isn't visible because print R doesn't automatically return its output. It just prints it to the output stream. To capture and display the output of print R, you need to modify the code slightly so that the print R returns its output instead of just printing it. You can do this by passing the third parameter to print R, which makes it return the output as a string. So we can modify it by modifying the callback parameter to use as an anonymous function. This seems a little bit more complicated. Function value key print echo print R. Okay, well, I'm going to press I believe on this just to copy this code over here. This URL attempts to pass a lambda anonymous function to the callback parameter. The printr function is executed with its third argument set to true, making it return the output as a string, and echo then prints the string to the page. However, many web servers restrict the use of direct code execution from URL parameters, like anonymous functions, for security reasons, so this approach may not work in some cases. Okay, so let's try the first way that was suggested first. So this right here, and let's see if we're able to get some response, some good output out of this. So we got bad range in URL position. Bad range in URL position. Value key, echo print R, value true. It might be because I used the wrong URL rejected malformed input to a URL function. Okay. So the other thing that was suggested over here, define a custom callback. What is this? Function my print R. Okay, so that seems. How do we define this? We can't define this on the server. We don't have access to it. This would output the contents of server array element by element. Adjust the code on the server is possible. Yeah, no, that's not possible. Alternative, use Alternative, use vardump. Since vardump outputs more detailed information about the variable's type and value, you could also try passing callback equals vardump. Callback equals vardump. This will print out all the information about the elements of server without needing to modify the code, as vardump prints the output directly. You should see the complete structure of the server array printed on the page. Okay, vardump. var underscore dump. Okay, in this case, it looks like we got the flag. Copy that, and then go back to echoCTF, paste in the flag, submit it, and that's done. Okay. All right, so let's go over to, so that took about 16 minutes, 17 minutes. Okay. Well, that was interesting. I don't know if it's appropriate to try hacking against the next target. The next target is EchoSchool. EchoSchool, maybe I should try this one over here, which is called Easy Printy. So let's take a look. So this looks like another callback challenge. Get the flag, it's Easy Printy. Okay, so I might switch gears over to something else. So let's try going over to hackmyvm.eu. So to anybody who doesn't know, hackmyvm.eu is another cybersecurity education platform. This one is based out of Spain, I do believe, because they speak Spanish on the site, and it's a EU domain, so that's what I'm assuming. Unless there are many other countries in Europe that also speak Spanish that are not Spain. But we need to log in. So let's log in. Let me grab my credentials. Hack my VM. It's over here. Okay. So on here, I am the Shy Hat, and let's paste in the password and sign in. Wrong user password. Okay, let's try that again. Oh, wait, I'm not the Shy Hat, I'm just Shy Hat. Okay, let's try signing in. Okay, and we're in. Awesome. Oh, and just for fun, let's give a little video redeem. And because we're able to complete that last challenge, let's do I'm root.
What are you? I'm system root.
Okay, so let's see. So we've got the HMV labs. I was actually looking to complete Chapter 1 Venus over here. I also wanted to try Hades. It says it's for people who play CTFs and want more advanced CTF Linux skills. Okay, so let's go over to Venus. Once again, Venus, there are a lot of... this is the easier CTF challenge labs, and let me grab my notes for these labs. And we're looking at Hack My VM, and these are the Venus labs. We got our notes. Okay. So this is level 49, I think. Okay. So what do we do to access these labs? If you want to take a look, I've got, oh, it's not, let me reload this page. You can access this information page that I'm looking at over here by going over to this URL. And so you're going to have to access this host over here on this port using the SSH program. So we're currently DJ Chateau is raiding with the party of 19. Welcome, raiders, and welcome and DJ Chateau. What kind of fun were you getting up to on your stream? Were you still working on more hack the box stuff? Let's do a little redeem for all the raiders that are coming in. These are fun video redeems that I do for basically anything. And this one is all the things from the dual core song, drink all the booze and hack all the things. But GoPro Slow Yo is quick on the draw. Hello, GoPro Slow Yo. DJ Chateau says, I could feel my brain failing me. And you were doing a binary exploitation challenge. Binary exploitation is tricky. Usually, binary exploitation challenges take me a long time. What we were going to do is we were going to finish off the labs over at hackmyvm.eu. So we're going to access the second to last level, and I think it was called Leona. So Leona at venus.hackmyvm.eu on port 5000. Let's see. DJ Chateau says, I need more practice on doing those to do competently on stream and all. Yeah, I think the best thing to do is to just do as many challenges as possible. And if you need to take a look at write-ups to get your workflow down, there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, so Leona's password is freedom, I do believe. Okay. So this was the mission that I got stumped on, and the mission for this level in the CTF is user Ava plays a lot with the DNS of venus.hmv lately. So originally, when I was covering this level, I came down a real bad rabbit hole trying to do DNS enumeration, and I did a little bit of research later, and I found out that this Linux server is being used as a DNS server, and after searching around a bunch, I found out that there's a certain file on Linux DNS servers, which has all the information about the DNS configuration if you're using your Linux server as a DNS server. And that is, I think it's called the bind file. So let's locate that bind file. So we're just going to be find and the whole file system, and we're going to look for the bind file. So let's see if we can. And of course, we put everything that isn't relevant in dev null. Okay, so we've got, I think this is the file we're looking for right here, etc bind. So let's cat that file out. It's a directory. Oh, it's a directory. Well, let's see what's in that directory then. Okay. So we've got a bunch of files over here. We could probably, I wonder which one of these. So db.venus.html. Well, I guess we could try looking at all these files and seeing which ones we actually have permission to read. So it looks like there's only one that we can't read. Okay. Okay. DJ Chateau says, I'm definitely not giving up on that box though. So which box are we talking about? You're not talking about the Jerry box still, are you? Are you, because I'm pretty sure the jury box doesn't have a binary exploitation. No, jury's finished. Okay, so if jury's finished, which box are we talking about, may I ask? Because I remember doing a couple of boxes, a couple of retired boxes on Hack the Box that had binary exploitation. Frolic. No, no, I don't know. I don't know anything about that one. But yeah, I'm actually, you know what? I haven't done binary exploitation in a long time. I really want to try doing that myself because I need to develop a binary exploitation course eventually. So let's DJ Chateau says it had brain had brain F puzzles in it. That sounds very CTF like. I guess some people are really turned off by stuff with CTF elements, but it doesn't really bother me because this is because Hack the Box is gamified. So yeah, that's literally the name of the programming language. I understand. So let's take a look. So let's take a look. First of all, let's take a look at each one of these files individually. Or you know what? Is there a way that we could grep all of these files in here and the see if we could get some sort of password? Well, you know what? I've got some time. A AYWC, old boxes on HTB can be like that. Glad they don't do that kind of stuff anymore. Are they not? Are they really veering away from CTF, like overtly CTF challenges these days? And AYWC, welcome to the stream, and let's leave you a little video redeem. This one is called Go to Hack, and it's from South Park.
Mr. Hat, may I please be excused from class?
Well, Kyle.
Yes.
You hear me? You go to
Hack.
You go to
Hack.
You
Have a great day.
Have a great day, AYWC. Okay, so let's take a look at. So there are these zones over here. So let's try. Well, let's enter that directory first. Okay, GJ Chateau says, I was amazed. I was even able to identify it because it was a variant of it I had not seen before, but intuitively it looks familiar. Um, could we? Okay, let's look at these files in order. Maybe we can. So this key. This key was published in the root zone. This key was published in the root zone. Is this an SSH key? No, I mean, it wouldn't be, would it? Let's look at the other files before we come to any big conclusions. Okay, so db.venus.hmv. Okay. Okay. So we've got a text entry in this database file. So this is Ava. That's the password. That's the user for the next level, and it looks like we have the password over here. Let's see. So DJ Chateau says it looks like an SSH public key, and also possibly some base64 encoded text. I think this is what we're looking for over here. So this apparently is the IP address of the name server. All right, and we also have the text entry for the DNS, which is the password for the next level, I would assume, because it has the username for the next level over here as well. So let's copy that, and let me make a little mental note as to how we finished that level. We looked in. This was db.venus.hmv. db.venus.hmv. Okay. So let's advance to the next level. So we're going to switch users over to Ava, and we're going to paste in the password. Okay, I think this might be the last level of the game. We need to go to our home directory. Okay, let's take a look at the mission.txt file here. Okay, it says the password of Maria is somewhere. The password of Maria is somewhere. So this is level 50. And the username is Maria. The password of Maria is somewhere. So DJ Chateau, are you going what is your streaming schedule, may I ask? Are you streaming like every weekday night, or are there only certain weekday nights that you're doing your stream? I'm curious as to like whether or not you're just hacking like every night, or if it's some other set schedule, or whenever you have time. Okay, so let's. So if it just says that the password of Maria is somewhere, that's very vague. So what I am assuming, what calls out to me is that we would look for files with the that are owned by the Maria user, which are none. Um, Maybe we would look for the group Maria, which is, oh, what is that file? So is this a file or is it a directory? Okay, so let's see if it's a file. We can see if we can just cat it out. If this is the solution to this level, then that's very anticlimactic. Okay, so DJ Chateau says the intention is Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but sometimes I lose track of time studying for other stuff or when job hunting. I understand. I understand that it can be tough. So this file is owned by Maria, but it's permission denied. So so this is a directory. This is a directory, and it's permission denied. Is this a directory or is this? Okay, let me just take a look at the contents of the. Okay, so what do we got here? So Maria, this is a directory. So I'm not sure how we would read anything in here because we don't have any clues as to exactly where we would find this password for Maria. We could try looking for the string Maria on the entire system. But DJ Chateau, how many hours do you usually stream when you stream? Are you usually aiming for something around like 3 hours or 4 hours, or something? Or are you really not worrying too much about the amount of time that you stream each day? Okay, between 5 to 8 hours. That seems I don't know if I could do that, but more power to you if you can achieve those kind of hours. Okay, so let's do grep r. That's just what ends up happening. Well, I understand that if you get really into the groove with some challenge or some box that you're working on, you can really lose track of time. So grep r on the entire file system. Is this how we do it? And we're looking for the pattern Maria. I'm not sure if this is exactly the syntax we're looking for. Or if this is the syntax we're looking for over here. Okay, looks like that might be the correct one. Let me ask. I'm going to ask ChatGPT for the syntax if I'm looking for a specific string on the entire file system because I'm well, I mean, I've just gotten used to asking ChatGPT about everything. Using grep, how do we search the entire file system for a string? Okay. Grep r sudo. Well, I don't have sudo. Sudo grep r search string. Okay. So it looks like I am. It looks like I'm stuck over here. So in the meantime, we could think of another challenge we could work on. So DJ Chateau, if you're still around, we were working on echoCTF.red. We were completing some of the challenges over here. It was a lot of fun. But let's see. So if you don't have, you can check it out yourself. And DJ Chateau says, I just signed up for them. Yeah. So the first thing you want to do after you have logged into the site is you want to click on the profile button over here, and under profile actions over here, you can click on profile actions, and then it's going to one of the options is going to let you download your VPN key, and I'm currently using the version 2.5, version 2.6 over here, and then you access it like any other network you're accessing via OpenVPN. But it's a lot of fun. So you've got your networks over here, like your CTF beginners network with your 18 targets. You just need to click on this button over here, and there are 18 beginner level challenges over here. And they've been a lot of fun. There are a couple. I haven't completed them all. After I got past the super easy ones over here, I started running into some problems. So I haven't completed any of these over here. But I'm sure you'll have a better time of it than I did. But back over at here, the password of Maria is somewhere. So yeah, I'm not sure. Okay. So we've got our profile, our bash RC, our bash logout. So these are, I'm sure these files, well, I mean, I'm not sure, but I don't think these files can be, could help me get the password for the next level. Bash RC. And what about dot profile? So I guess the other thing we could do is we could try to determine what files that Ava has access to. So the current user that we are running as is Ava, and let's find out what files Ava has access to on this system. So we're looking for user Ava, and we're also doing dev null. We're going to, what was the reverse grep? So reverse grep was grep, is it grep capital R for reverse grep? Because we don't want anything dash V, right. Because we don't want anything from the processes directory. Okay, so these are all the files we have. So maybe, what about the group Ava? V is very intuitive. Does it stand for very intuitive? That would make a lot of sense. What is this? What is this? Okay, let's try. Let's try reading this file. What the heck? God, of course. Yes. Well, I mean, religion and hacking go hand in hand. Um. Okay. It looks like somebody's graffiti. Oh, you know what? Let's see if we can grep out a password from here. So there's no password. There's no Maria. What? Maria was difficult? What? Okay, let's get the let's get some lines above and below that. Okay, so this looks like some sort of image board stuff. Do you think morality is universal or depends on cultural and personal differences? Oh, that's very philosophical. Um, Maria was difficult. Okay, so man, there's no there are no clues. The only clue is var temp 1 s8. What? Did I miss that? Var temp 1 sh. DJ Chateau, you've got a good eye. Because I missed that because I was just glossing over. Okay, let's cat that out and see if there's anything. Doesn't exist. But what is there a file called 1.sh? Okay, so that file. Do we have files? Do we have access to? Do we have access to other script files? So let's find some script files. So the name is going to be star.sh, and we're going to. This could return a lot of stuff. So do any of these? Hmm. Corn has the right idea. Let's just delete everything. Yeah, that makes a. I think I've tried that. I think I've tried that command before. Somebody else. I did a demonstration of this website, and somebody in the crowd suggested that I delete everything. I tried doing that, but I didn't have permission to do it. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Um, okay, so one more time. Security Live has just rated the channel with 11 viewers. Welcome, raiders. And GoPro Slowyo is here again. Let's redeem something fun. This is the bully bird. It is one Stellar J bullying another Stellar J. These are Stellar J's on the screen right now, by the way. Hello, GoPro Slowyo. So these are the two Stellar J's bullying each other. DJ Shasho says that they seem pretty stellar to me. Well, I love these birds. These are my favorite birds. Security Live, what were you getting up to on your stream? And Oreo Bite is here. Hey, Oreo Bite, we managed to finish that OS command injection challenge from last time. I don't know if you came back and watched the VOD or not, but we managed to finish that challenge, and it was a lot of hitting my head against the wall. Yeah. Security Lab says, I'm trying to finish an iOS game I started 15 years ago. iOS game? Oh. I don't know anything about doing game development, especially in iOS. Oreo Byte says, no, I was busy. So if anybody was wondering what challenge we were talking about, we were doing this challenge over here called Buggy Echo, and it's the easiest. This is the easiest, well, supposedly easiest challenge on the on this network right here. And this challenge was quite. It made me mauled so hard. But if anybody wants to take a look, please react to a timber doodle, my favorite bird. If I Google timber doodle, is something. You know what? I'm gonna do it on my other screen just to make sure that it's not something weird. Timber doodle bird. Timber doodle bird. Oh wow, that's a cute bird. Jeez. Okay, let's pull up the timber doodle. And it's also called the American woodcock, apparently. Wow, that is one cute bird right over here. DJ Chateau. Okay. I can send you the test flight link. It's called What's Nuts. What's Nuts? Pick the nuts. Pick the nuts hand for the Texas Hold'em community cards. Oh, you were programming a Texas Hold'em game? That's interesting. It makes a funny sound. I don't know if I can. I don't know if I've got sound attached to. Let me grab one of my browser windows. So let me make an incognito window, and let me do some YouTube foo. Well, not really YouTube foo. And bring up the American woodcock. And let's look up its call. Okay, so we've got our YouTube over here, and let's attach. So I need to configure each one of these for sound separately. So let's do it with my Chrome. Okay, so the sound should be on now. So let's do American woodcock calling.
And we're back. The
we've got
team is
ads.
looking down the barrel of a 4:55 meeting.
Can they turn it around and make this meeting an email?
Jones
Hold on.
is taking the ball and running with it. She's asking Grammarly
GoPro
to
Sloyo
write
says,
an
I
email.
had a coworker who
What
wrote
play.
a Texas Hold'em app for
Grammarly is
Palm
an AI
Pilot.
writing partner that helps you make your point.
We're watching
She's got a
ads
clear
live on
shot
stream, guys.
and it's good.
Bazinga!
It's a slam dunk. The meeting's canceled.
Okay,
so
let's
go home champion.
Womp
Download
womp.
Grammarly for free.
Womp womp.
This is
No,
the
there's
idea
two of
a
them.
perfect Sunday, nestling in the sweet embrace.
Oh god.
Larry's thighs. What for? For the glory of sports.
This is not what I expected I'd be
Be ready
doing with
with
my
protein from Vector.
Thursday night. Okay, what's this? What is this? uBlock Origin is my friend. Yeah. What is this? That's a funny sound, yeah. Maybe one more. Okay, okay. I don't want to watch the whole thing because it might get the VOD flagged or something. So I'm just gonna leave it there. Whap whap whap. Plus Pixel Tris for Twitch. What? I wasn't paying attention to y'all's conversations. Okay, so if you want to try out the sorry, touch the mic. If you want to try out the fun OS command injection challenge that we were doing the other day, you can go over to this target on echoCTF.red. Of course, you're going to need an account over there, but this is a fun platform to hack on. So I'd say it's worth it. What we were doing. So we're trying to solve this mission over here. Jeez. Okay, so let's take a look. Let's take a look back at the God file that we're looking at. So let's give it 20. So it says Maria was difficult, and you know what? This is really fun. It's really fun that that people are putting ASCII art and stuff, and just random comments on these pages over here. But we tried taking a look at this file over here. It did not exist, so we're not able to access it, unfortunately. But where can we find Maria? Okay, so let's try running the grep command again. So it's grep recursive on DJ Chateau actually gave us the command earlier. What was that? Actually, we were looking at. Oh, my music has stopped. I need to start my music back up. Okay, let's play some lo-fi. Hopefully there's nothing. Hopefully it's a good list. I actually haven't listened to much of it. Okay. So ChatGPT gave us the sudo -r search string and then slash. Okay. Sudo -r and then we're looking for Maria and we're looking for anything and then everything else goes to dev null. I need to put a slash right there. And let's put this in the background. Let's run this as a process just so we can keep on using our terminal. Okay. So while we're letting this run, we can probably look at some other challenges as well. So this is kind of funky. Let me turn this down. All right. So echoCTF.red here again. Let's see if there's some other challenges we could take a look at. So let's try solving two challenges at once. Okay, what I'm going to do is we're going to take a look at the CTF playground, and we've got a bunch of targets over here. And I was thinking about trying this one right here. So we had a couple of URL parameter challenges over here. There was Easy Breezy and Easy Freebie, and these were both solved by feeding the right URL parameters to the app. Let's try this one called Easy Printy. So an interesting thing about these challenges is that they did a lot. They showed us a lot of PHP code. So I'm illiterate in PHP. So DJ Chateau says, if you're able to write to that God file, here's a great string to add. Since hot dogs are pureed meat inside animal intestine, a hot dog doesn't stop being a hot dog after we eat it. We just become the new hot dog casings, and they make us, in a way, hot dogs as well. That is that sounds like some Ship of Theseus stuff. I was actually listening to somebody talking about the Ship of Theseus and talking about like if you're your own person, if your cells continuously die and regenerate and all that stuff. So let me take a look and see if I can write to that file. So it was God something something, right? So find, I think it was, so we're Ava, right? So find in the entire file system, I think it was group Ava, and devnull. Whoops, we didn't want the, we didn't, okay, so this one right here, god.txt. So let's take a look. So it's in the group Ava. So we do have write access to it. So we could use our favorite text editor, Nano, to write to it. Okay, so let's try. DJ Chateau does not like the fact that we're using Nano. How dare I? Yeah. Well, I mean, you can easily come in here, log in as Ava, and then edit it yourself using Vim or whatever you want. Wait, I can just copy and paste. That's the easier way to do it. Okay. So let's see if I can copy from my chat and then paste. Okay. And let's I'll sign it with your, do you want me to sign it with your name or with my name? Either is fine. Do you want me to leave your your Twitch channel as well as URL? Okay, let's see if let's see if we can keep this up for a little while. Okay, so we're going to save this modified buffer. Okay, great. It is required what? Unable to create directory. No such file or directory. It is required. What is this? What is this problem? Oh, you know what? It's because I don't think I have right. So I don't have access to this. Let me try doing this another way. Okay, so I'm going to create. I'm going to create a. I don't think we have write permissions in any of these. So we're going to create a directory in temp called. Oh, this. They didn't delete my directory from last time. Okay, let's try 4 dots instead. Okay, so I think we can. What we can do is we can create. We can nano. I think we can nano in here, and I'm going to nano quote.txt, and then I'm going to copy your great quote. I'm going to copy your great quote and then paste it in over here. And then I'm going to give you your attribution. It's your history with Nano that it's whining about. Right. Okay, and we're going to, this is going to be the file, and hopefully you can save it. Oh, you know what? Let's check if it was actually written to. It might give you an error. Sometimes you'll see an error, but it'll actually let you do whatever it was that you were trying to do. So let's try. looking at that God file. Okay. Okay. So it managed to write over there. So no problems. It's there. Awesome. Okay. So how do we see our own processes? So just our own processes, we should be able to okay. Let me how do we see our own processes only? PSOC? Okay, let's try that. Can't access it. Oh well. Okay. So let's do this. Let's give a try for this challenge right here. Easy printy. So I'm connected to the network. I'm pretty sure I'm connected to the network. So I'm connected to the network now. And what we need to do is we need to power up the machine. So if you want to power up a machine on echoCTF, you need to go over to this gear icon right here and select power up this target. And then it's going to ask you if you're sure. You are. Then it actually doesn't take very long to boot up the machine, or at least it usually doesn't. So the machine is powered up, and so we should be able to see it on the network. So it is this right here. Get the flag. It's easy printy. So it says. So the previous challenges have been solved by supplying a specific URL parameter to the targets. But let's take a look at what this challenge wants us to do. Okay, so we've got some PHP code again. So if empty get callback. How many people here know how to read PHP code or have done any sort of development with PHP? I'm actually curious to know because the only things I know about PHP code is how certain functions or keywords are able to be exploited. That's all I know. So if empty get callback. So if the get request callback is empty, so if there is no URL parameter callback, then it's going to show this file over here and then exit. So it's going to import this file right here, echoCTF.php. It's going to, so this is the function that is going to get us the flag. So it's _printf. I'm not too sure where we would get this variable from. So get the flag, printf, format, and then the flag. And then var dump, and then it server get callback. So I'm not sure. So for the previous challenges, I've been making liberal use of ChatGPT to teach me how to use PHP, but it's been some sort of variant of using a curl command. So nothing's happening over here. So let's try to solve this challenge in the meantime. Printf parameter, there is defining the format. Okay, so so something else is calling the printf parameter. So the printf was the underscore printf was a function, right? So I'm just gonna paste this in the chat just in case anybody wants to take a look at it. So I don't know if this is going to show up in, yeah, okay, so it shows up in the chat, great. So that other PHP file that was required once might be calling it overriding that variable. Okay. So the format variable is probably from this file right here. And so we've been solving the previous challenges by doing a curl command. So it's curl, what was it? Post with the data. I can't even remember what the data was. Wait, let me get my history real quick. Was it? Hold on. It should be in. So I was just where was it? Curl command. Just a second, everybody. Right. Okay. So something like this. Let me clear this up. So let me grab the IP address. Where is that? Okay, so this is the IP address right here. So this is the IP address we're contacting, and I think so. According to the code, so DJ Shoto says no. The format variable on that line is defining that the parameter is called format. So you'd want to find what's calling printf. Okay. So the function printf. So we're not. So on the page it says callback, challenge callback, easy printy. So what I want to try is I want to try to see if there's a function called easy printy that we can call. So easy printy, is that how you spell it? Easy printy. Okay, I think that's how you spell it. So we're going to try the parameter name easy printy. Sorry, the parameter value easy printy, and see what kind of. Okay, so array walk expects parameter 2 to be a valid callback. Function easy printy not found, or invalid function. On line 15. Okay, so DJ Chateau says you want to find what's calling $printf. That's a function definition. Right. Where were we? Okay, so what potential functions could we try invoking to? So there's var dump. This is another function that we know exists. So we could try var dump. Is it var underscore dump? Okay, so let's try this. Okay, so this is actually, this could potentially be some good information right here. So we've got our server, well, all of your information over here, but this doesn't necessarily tell us what this doesn't tell us what functions are valid on the system. Callback var dump, okay. are there any other functions that were referenced in the code? So let's take a look back at the code. PHP info. Do you think we'd be able to call that? Well, I mean, there's no harm in trying. Okay, expects at most one parameter, 2 given. So we weren't able to call PHP info. Okay, so let's see if we can actually just run underscore printf directly. So it was called underscore underscore printf. Huh, what is this? Is this just some header information? This did, I mean, it looks like it did go through. I wonder if there's any good information that we can get out of this output over here. Okay, so according to the code, if we were to successfully run the printf function, it would print the variable flag. Okay, okay. So for the other challenges, I was basically able to ask ChatGPT how to solve the challenge, and it was able to assist me very well. So let's just ask in this case and see if it can get us the answer real quick. All right. This is code for another callback challenge. How do we get the flag? Okay, ChatGPT. Steps to get the flag. Understand the role of printf. Printf prints formatted output. In this case, the format string is passed to underscore printf, and it prints the value of the flag using that format. The format string needs to be compatible with printf to display the value. Okay, so the format string needs to be compatible, but we don't necessarily know what the format string is supposed to be or how to pass it along. So we have to invoke the function. We can pass this as the callback via the URL, and it will be applied to the values in the server array. Okay. For printf to print anything meaningful, the format string should be something like this. To print the flag as a string, construct the URL. So where do we pass the format string? Okay, so constructing this URL to trigger the function, we've already done this. Manipulate the array. So the array walk applies the printf function to each element, okay, by passing its values to the arguments to printf. Since printf expects a format string, it will try to use the server values as format strings. Can we supply? So DJ Shoto says printf and then put the format string in the parentheses. So is it that easy? Okay, so we could try providing the format string in the parentheses over here. So it's looking for something like this. Okay, so but the problem, no, I mean, will this? Well, might as well try. Okay. So the function is not found or invalid function. So we can't pass it in like this. Maybe we pass it in via the body data. But if that's the case, I'm not completely sure what the syntax would be. So let's look back over here. So apply the values in the server array, right? If one of the server array values happens to be a valid format string, the flag will be printed. If not, you can try manipulating the headers or other parts of the server array to inject a format string. You can try to send a request to the script using curl with a custom header, which will be reflected in the server array. Okay, can we just... Headers was going to be your next suggestion? Okay. Okay, let's try this. Well, I'm learning a lot about PHP. There's a lot about PHP that I didn't know before tonight that I'm currently being educated in. So that's nice. Okay, so we've got our custom header. Oh, I need to do this. Okay. So let's send this off. And we got the flag. We got the flag. Okay. So because we sent the proper format string, we were able to get the flag. Nice. Okay. So let's just copy that and provide this to submit that flag. And we're done. Okay. Let's celebrate that with a little I'm root.
What are you?
I'm system root.
DJ Chateau says, I'm going to go eat food and sleep. Well, thank you very much for the raid, and thank you very much for sticking around and adding some useful suggestions for solving some of these challenges. I will check out Echo tomorrow. Okay. Yeah. It's a great little challenge. It's a real head scratcher, but I think you should be able to finish it quicker than I did. It took me like an hour and a half or something. Let me take a look at how long it took me, just real quick. Okay, so this was on the CTF Playground network, and it was Buggy Echo. And it took me 81 minutes, so an hour and 20 minutes to finish that one. But to everybody today, thank you very much for watching. We like to find some great InfoSec streamers to raid, and because it's way past my bedtime. But thank you very much for tuning in, and let's find some people who are doing some fun stuff on Twitch to raid. If anybody has a suggestion for somebody to raid on Twitch, please let us know, because we always like to... Let's see, we're looking for science and technology. If not science and technology, then software and game development. And let's find somebody fun to raid. First of all, let's take a look and see if there's anybody on my watch list who's streaming right now. Let's see. Okay, so we've got science and technology. Not very many people in this category right now. I think... Let's just look at some science and technology people. Twitch doesn't load very well on my Kali Linux, unfortunately. let's see. Let's try software and game development. Software and game development. Oh, you know what? There's Computer Booter. Oh, but Computer Booter is not doing anything software related right now. Let's see. Okay, so there's this person who is apparently lecturing about something. Let's hold on. Okay, so let's just raid somebody. It would be much appreciated if you join the raid. Let's see if nobody InfoSec streamer related streaming right now. So let's raid this person named Chi Impact. Much appreciated if you join the raid, and we're going to be streaming again on Friday, and we're going to be doing more hacking and more Baba Is You content. Hope to see you there. But before we do the raid, let's do one last hack the planet, everybody. See you next time.